Okay, hello kids. Today we will do verbs, and I have started doing adjectives with students of class 4. So even those videos will be uploaded. When you get the time and the opportunity, do watch those videos as well. Okay, so what is a verb? So I have written a few sentences for you on the board, and there are two ways of looking at verbs. Hey kids, and the first thing that I want you to know is that verbs are very, very important. A verb, in fact, is the most important part of a sentence, and you cannot have a sentence, kids, without a verb. Do remember that. So verb is very, very important, and we will take it one step at a time. So here you have is, has, buys, is, has, or shows. And shows, sorry. So what are verbs? Verbs are words that help us to say what the person or thing is, has, or does. This is one way of looking at it. So if you look at the definition says, one of the definitions says this: verbs are words that help us to say what the person or thing is, has, or does. Okay, so what is Rohit? Rohit is rich. So this word is helping us to say what is Rohit. Okay, Rohit has what? Rohit has money. So this word is helping us say that Rohit has money. So what does Rohit do? Rohit buys many things. Okay, what is it? It is a watch. What does it have? It has a date. What does it show? It shows the correct time. So what are verbs? Verbs are words that help us to say what the person or thing is, has, or does. Okay, this is one way of looking at verbs. There's another way of looking at verbs, kids, and I will tell you, it's very, very simple. So verbs can be divided into, you have action verbs and non-action verbs. Okay, let's look at a few sentences, okay, which will go on to make action verbs clear to you. Okay, so let's say he plays football every morning. Or let's say he laughs a lot. Let's say Aditya swims well. Or let's say birds fly in the sky. Okay, so if you look at all these sentences 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay, it's very easy for us to figure out the verbs in these sentences, because look at the word that talks about the action in this sentence. So which is the word that talks about action, that shows us action? Well, the word is plays. He plays football every morning. So this is the word that's talking about action. This is the word that shows us the action in the sentence. Okay, likewise, he laughs a lot. Now if you are told to identify the verb, okay, it's very simple. Look at the action word. Okay, and some teachers say that it's a doing verb as well, which is okay. Look at which word talks about action. He laughs a lot. So laughs is a verb. Ha ha ha. Isn't that action? Yes, it is. So look at the third sentence. Aditya swims well. Okay, so now which is the action word? The action word out here is swims. Okay, and birds fly in the sky. So which is the action word here? The action word out here is fly. So plays is an action verb, laughs is an action verb, swims is an action verb, and fly is an action verb. So verbs are the words that show us the action that's taking place in the sentence, the action of the sentence, okay, the action in the sentence, sorry. Anyway, so you can look at it that way, but also remember, kids, that there are certain words that don't show action. However, we still count them as, or they are still considered verbs. I will write a few example sentences for you on the board again. Let's say, I am a teacher. Let's say, you are students. Or let's say, he is sad. Or let's say, they are circus performers. So if you look at these sentences, kids, okay, I am a teacher. So out here, if you look at the sentence, am is a verb. But is this an action word? No, it's not an action word. What is the function? What is it doing? It's just giving us, so it's just connecting the subject with more information. Okay? Likewise, if you look at the second sentence, are is the verb here. What is it doing? It is connecting the subject with more information. Okay? So is a verb here. Is connecting the subject with more information. Okay? And are again is a verb. It's connecting with the subject with more information. Okay? And there is no action taking place here. Okay? So non-action verbs are words that help us to talk about a state or the condition of something. Okay, it will take some time for you to understand verbs properly, and we will cover it properly. Don't worry. Okay, so I hope you now have an idea about verbs. Okay. So now we have something called main verbs and auxiliary verbs as well. Okay, I hope this part is clear, kids. Okay, we will do something called, okay, so verbs again, okay, we can also talk about them as main verbs and auxiliary verbs. Okay, now the spelling of the word auxiliary, be careful, it is A-U-X-I-L-I-A-R-Y. Okay, auxiliary verbs are also called what? They are also called helping verbs. Helping verbs. Okay, so I'll give you a few examples of main verbs. Okay, so let's say he eats a lot of let's say burgers. Okay, let's say I drank a glass of water. Or let's say Aditya punched Rishabh. Now if you look at these sentences out here, which are the verbs? Okay, the verbs out here in the first sentence, he eats a lot of burgers. Action word, eats is the verb here. Is there any other verb in this sentence? No. Eats is the main verb because there is no other verb in this sentence. Okay. I drank a glass of water. If you look at this sentence, which is the verb in this sentence? Drank is the verb in this sentence. Okay. Okay. So this is an action word. So is there any other verb helping this verb? No. So we can call this the main verb in this sentence or of this sentence. Aditya punched Rishabh. Which is the verb? Which is the action word? Punched is the action verb. Okay. So is there any other verb helping this particular verb punch? No. This is the main verb. Or let's say he seems cheerful. So now seems is a verb, but remember it is not an action verb, kids. Okay. Okay. So this word is what is it doing? Okay, it's giving us, it's connecting the subject of this sentence, which is the pronoun he, with more information. Okay. So out here seems to is the main verb. There's no other verb in this sentence that's helping this verb. Now auxiliary or helping verbs, what do? They help the main verbs. Another very important thing about verbs, kids, is verbs, they tell us the time. They indicate the tense of the sentence. That's why verbs are very, very important. Okay, so auxiliary or helping verbs, they help the main verb. Like for example, let's say the birds are flying in the sky. Or let's say I am teaching you verbs. Okay. Now if you look at this particular sentence number 1, sentence number 2. If you look at the first sentence, the birds are flying in the sky. Okay. There are, so flying, this is a verb, this is the main verb, but this main verb is being supported by another verb here, are, which is a helping verb. Okay. And flying talks about the action. Okay. And are indicates the time. Okay. And this word helping verb is helping the main verb out here. Okay. I am teaching you verbs. Okay. So this entire part, okay, I am teaching, together we call it a verb phrase. So this particular verb phrase has two parts. Okay. Teaching is the main verb. Okay. Where the action of teaching is being spoken about. Okay. And am is a helping verb. Okay. That tells us about the time of the teaching. Means I'm teaching you right now. Okay. Fine. So helping verbs, kids, they tell us, they help us in three things. They talk about they help us with the tense. With tense, I'm talking when I talk about tense, I am referring to past tense, present tense, or the future tense, and that is what we'll focus on. Helping verbs also help us to talk about to figure out the mood, and also it helps us with something called voice, active and passive voice. We will not talk about that. We will just focus on helping verbs and how they help us figure out the time. Now helping verbs or auxiliary verbs, kids, okay, they are divided into families. So you have to be verbs. In to be verbs, we have is, am, are, was, and were. We also have been and being, but we will focus on this, or we'll focus on these, okay. We have to have verbs has, have, and had. We also have another group or another family of to do verbs, okay, do, does, and did. So now this sign, in English it's a symbol, or it's a sign meaning and, okay, it means and we also have modals like can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, and a few more, okay. So that is it as of now. So when so in the next class, when I see you in the next class, I will talk to you about the to be verbs, and if we have more time, I will talk to you about to have verbs as well. We will talk about their function, and we'll talk about how they help us figure out the time, the tense, okay, how they help the main verbs, and how they help us figure out the time of the action, okay. That's it for now, kids. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye.